CHIM National Park. Dong Thap, not only famous for the fields of fragrant lotus flowers, the poetic beauty of hundreds of flowers blooming all year round in Sa Dek Flower Village. The vast rice fields with storks flying straight. Dong Thap also has areas and spots. Ecotourism experiences make tourists near and far. One of the outstanding Dong Thap tourist attractions is TRAM CHIM National Park, Ramsar Site of International Importance, ranked 2000th in the world and 4th in Vietnam. With beautiful, peaceful natural scenery and a fresh and airy atmosphere, coming to TRAM CHIM National Park will definitely bring you great experiences. About TRAM CHIM National Park. TRAM CHIM National Park is located in the territory of 7 communes: Tan Cong Sin, Phu Duc, Phu Tho, Phu Ton A, Phu Ton B, Phu Heap. TRAM CHIM Town in Tam Nong District. TRAM CHIM National Park, with a total area of more than 7,500 hectares, is a typical miniature model of the Dong Thap Moi region, with a diverse ecosystem, where visitors discover the characteristics of the West River. This land of 6 months of dry grass burning, 6 months of flooded white fields, is the place to grow rich vegetation with more than 130 different species. The fauna here is outstanding, with a rich waterfowl system consisting of 233 species, belonging to 25 genera, 49 families, of which 88% were found in the dry season, accounting for 1/4 of the total number of bird species discovered in Vietnam, and especially the red-crowned crane, the largest in the family of cranes, an invaluable natural asset of TRAM CHIM National Park in Dong Thap. The fish system in TRAM CHIM National Park is equally rich, both playing the role of ecological balance and a source of food for birds. Among them, there are some fish species listed in the Red Book of Vietnam, such as com, tiger mang, male seahorse, flying fish, et moi, ho fish. Thanks to the sustainable exploitation of natural advantages in conservation, TRAM CHIM National Park has been increasingly attracting tourists from near and far, because of its own beauty and many interesting activities. One thing is for sure: anyone who has come to TRAM CHIM will be forever impressed by the scenery of the river, specialties and people here. To TRAM CHIM National Park. TRAM CHIM National Park is located about 160 kilometers from the center of Ho Chi Minh City, and the road is quite easy to go. From Saigon, you just need to go straight along Trung Luong, Tan and Tan Ton Highway. When you arrive at the Mayan, Mok Wat Junction, you turn to Trong Son and drive a bit more to reach TRAM CHIM Town. Then you will see many signs leading to TRAM CHIM National Park. Just follow these signs and you'll get there. Located about 35 kilometers from Sao Lan City Center. But the road to TRAM CHIM National Park is quite easy. You can refer to the following suggested travel route. Start at Sao Lan City Center, Sao Lan City Children's Park. April 30th. You follow Highway 30, QL 30, to the intersection near Ton Bin District Medical Center. Continue to turn right 1 circuit to TRAM CHIM according to the road signs. From Tam Nong District of Dong Thap Province, You go straight across CHIM Bridge and then continue for about 800 meters to reach the Conservation Center of CHIM National Park. Remember to look on the left-hand side. Time to visit CHIM National Park floating season. The floating season from August to November of the lunar calendar, about September to December of the solar calendar, is the tourist season of CHIM National Park. The landscape is flooded, lush green, dotted with the pink color of lotus flowers, blooming water lilies. The source of produce became abundant and the birds seem to gather here to feast. This is also the breeding season for birds. At this temple, visitors have the opportunity to witness firsthand the proliferating and flourishing life of birds, which is an interesting thing. Thousands of birds race to feed each other, typically dandelions and gongs, demonstrating the sacred motherly love and raising environmental education to the top for tourists near and far. And at the same time have the opportunity to preserve the image forever. Beautiful photo of a good land where birds perch. This season is also an opportunity for you to participate in interesting activities such as canoeing to experience the life in the wetlands. You will be able to manually perform the livelihoods of the residents of the flood area, such as spreading nets, laying roofing, ordering, or trying your hand at fishing TRAM CHIM TAM Nong. Especially there is the pleasure of hunting field mice, a specialty of this country. In particular, visitors can participate in harvesting the heavenly rice, also known as ghost rice. A very special rice species because in the floating season, other herbaceous plants will be submerged by the water, only the wild rice will reproduce. Development, where the water rises. The rice reaches there. This will be a recollection of the ancient life of the inhabitants of Thap See red-crowned cranes in the dry season. In the dry season from December to May of the lunar calendar, about January to June of the solar calendar, is the season to watch the dance of red crown cranes in CHIM National Park. Because unlike many birds in the area, the red-crowned cranes only feed on the ground, so in the flood season in Thap they have to find food elsewhere. Therefore, red-crowned cranes can only be seen in the dry season, most easily seen from February to May of the solar calendar every year. The season of royal flowers and the season of trumpet-shaped flowers. The first royal flower season is considered a specialty of this country, usually starting to bloom from December to February every year. Flowers bloom simultaneously from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. a day, forming a carpet of brilliant, poetic yellow flowers, making anyone who comes to admire them fall in love. On this occasion, the tourist center of CHIM National Park also organizes to bring visitors to visit both areas of abundant flowers by motorboat, TRAM, and walking across the field. In addition, Tam is planning a tour for guests traveling by buffalo cart to visit during the special flower season. Purple rolled earrings, also known as purple seaweed, live in natural seasonal wetlands. The flower begins to bloom from January and lasts about 30 to 40 days, is a submerged aquatic species. Inhabits low-lying areas and alum wetlands, often mixed with water lily communities. This is one of the rare plant species, very important to maintain the ecosystem of CHIM National Park. Flowers have beautiful colors, creating an interesting landscape for tourism. The flower blooms only once a year. Explore CHIM National Park. You will have the opportunity to sit on a canoe, TRAM, weaving along the cool green canals, watching all kinds of birds flying around looking for prey, calling out to the noisy flock. Each flock of hundreds of birds spread their wings, creating a charming, peaceful scene. The canoe follows the water, taking you to admire the beauty of the fields of pink lotus, white lotus, sky rice, metal, stretching out in the sun. A few herrings, bright red crested, dark green feathers, fluttering tails, kept hiding, escaping in the clumps of grass as if they were playing hide and seek with tourists. The boat rode through a small canal, weaving through the canopy of trees. Melaleuca. Interspersed between the Melaleuca forests, a vast green grassland flutters in the wind. When you come to the observation deck, the boat will stop completely for you to climb to the high floor. Enjoy the panoramic view of the immense green of CHIM National Park. Let your soul follow the gentle breezes caressing, feeling the closeness to nature and feeling strangely peaceful. Another very interesting thing in CHIM is watching the royal soul. The sun was like a silver ball surrounded by colorful halos, slowly sinking towards the horizon. The whole river area suddenly turned pink and radiant. In the afternoon, splashes on the water surface with patches of patchy colors by a mixture of multicolored, fanciful colors, bright yellow, orange pink, bright white, truly a masterpiece of nature. Cuisine and specialties of CHIM National Park. After the journey to discover CHIM National Park, you will have the opportunity to sit on a cool leafy house in the middle of the forest or on floating rafts, enjoy delicious rustic dishes with country flavors such as grilled snakehead fish, braised fish, water lily, steamed snails with pepper, field crab hot pot, luxuriant eel, deep-fried fish cakes, dried snakehead fish, catfish, grilled barramundi. If you have the opportunity to come here right in the lotus season, you also have the opportunity to enjoy a lot of attractive dishes made from lotus. At the end of the journey to explore the Melaleuca forest, visitors can shop for many typical souvenirs of Thap, such as hats, t-shirts, scarves, all kinds of fishing gear, miniature, dried fish, melons, palanquin, lotus seed milk, Melaleuca honey, etc., as souvenirs and gifts for relatives after each trip to Thap. Accommodation for overnight visitors. If you intend to spend the night in the tourist area, you should rent a hotel in the area of CHIM National Park. Rooms here are quite neat, clean, affordable, but very quickly sold out in the high season, so remember to call to book before you come. If you want to experience the feeling of being close to nature, please register to sleep in the middle of the forest at the stop. The feeling of just waking up and watching the sunrise on the river, listening to the birds singing is extremely enjoyable. You can also choose to stay in CHIM town, about 4 kilometers from the national park, so that you can go out to drink coffee or have dinner at night.